Hi, this is Lyle Paps, and I got a new segment to do for you guys. It's called Happy Family Time, Happy Times Family Game Night, and this is where I sit and get bacon for you guys, and talk about stuff. I decided that this would be a good segment to add to my show, seeing as my parents are like gone forever at this point, so I can do whatever the fuck I want in my own house. So I decided to make Happy Times Family Game Night, and I'm gonna be doing Happy Times Family Game Night every morning as much as I can. So yeah, all right. I've got more. Torches are really useful for lighting, I find. So I got one of my. There we go. I'm gonna blow through these and get the smell to not stick around long. But anyways, on my first session of my show, how are you guys doing today? How's life? Life for me is getting pretty interesting. Just because I'm moving out soon, things like that. It's gonna be really weird being on my own. I think that's gotta be one of my bigger fears. Just sort of having to live on my own and not really knowing what to do in the world. But at the same time, it's just such a learning experience. I know that it needs to be learned in the experience. So I know that I can't really be afraid for it until I get there because it'd be stupid of me not to recognize how it works, and I understand that I just need to be ready for the situation, not knowing what's happening. That way I'll be open and more free to adjust and stuff like that. Won't be as afraid. It'll be pretty good. Um, B2 dubs, this is my joint rolling's okay. It's small, but it's tight enough. But yeah, um, my parents should be getting home like later tonight, so that's pretty good. I woke up this morning and I was doing vocals, and for some reason I really sounded like Ollie Sykes. Like he's got that. Let's see if I can still do it. It's like the one song It Never Ends. Yeah, I was fooling around with that. Oh, it went out on me. Whatever. But anyways, I was fucking around with that for a second, and I actually got his tone. And like I just sort of woke up and I had it. It was like, did I screw up my voice, or is this just supposed to? Okay. But yeah, no, I woke up and I just sounded all. One more foot in the coffin! One more foot in the grave! No, that was totally fucked up, and I apologize. It's supposed to be one more nail in the coffin, one more foot in the grave. So let's try this a second time. One more nail in the coffin! One more foot in the grave! I don't remember the rest of it, but like, it's a lot more voicey than it used to be for me, and I think that that's because my throat is learning to not like I'm just sort of learning to not push as much air through so I can control the current, like just basically what's happening in my throat. And I figure the slower vibration giving off less white noise means that I'm getting more control and there's less air going through. So that's my thoughts on that. Um, I want you guys to tell me what you think of Happy Family Game Night and if I should do it more often. Like, you guys like Happy Family Game Night? Are you guys having a good time? Because I don't mind it. It's fuck. No. Yeah, I think Paul's coming over later today. We were gonna make oil in my backyard last night. I thought, hey, that's a really cool idea because I'm really fucking baked right now. At the same time, probably shouldn't do it. He wants to. I figure that is because he knows that my house is safer than his house to make something like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just because he doesn't want to get caught at his house because that's the open connection. He can get tied back in. Whereas if it's parents, he can always just like cut the source and make sure it doesn't get back because my parents don't know his parents. Smart move on his part. But loose, I don't know. Loose ends in the strategy of actually getting it happen. Watched some fucked up movies last night too. It was cool because they were all like haunting scary movies. Every single time that commercial for the show Devil came up, Paul was just like, "Oh, I don't like this." It's creepy too. It's just the whole plot of just having it in an elevator. It's it's so limited, but there's so much that can be done with it because the claustrophobia sets in. I assume they can get enough from just sort of filming in and a little bit of stuff happening outside of it at the same time though. Like I figured they can turn that into a real movie. Like, my nose is really runny today. Yeah, this is my jar that I keep my weed in. It's really useful. It's also a good ashtray when you have a joint house. Oh yeah, just to piss off my parents the other day. Well, not piss them off mainly, but like, other than that, I just sort of wanted to be like, yeah, let's do something, something. I don't know, just like something that'd be, I don't know. Just want to do something in general. It's too hard to say, but it was just that impulse to do something to spice things up in a sense. So I was like, you know what? Let's add a little bit of character to my hair. And I like put in 4 dreads. My parents always said if I dreaded anything in my hair, they'd cut it out. They never cut it out. They're not ballsy enough to. But like, I don't know. I like them too. My hair's on a bad day today though, but usually it looks pretty alright. Like if I was hanging out with you guys yesterday, you would have seen how awesome my hair turned out. But I was like moving my sisters out in the morning and stuff like that. Yeah, man, I got woken up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. It was so shitty. I was so pissed off because Meg and Chelsea were like, "Oh, I got the sneezes today." They were like yelling downstairs, and I'm like, "What the hell? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Don't do this to me." So I go downstairs, and everyone's like, "Herder, let's pack up." So herder, we packed up. It was really shitty. I didn't want to at all. So yeah, I'm gonna see how much time's on this BRB, folks. 8 minutes and 42 seconds. I don't know. I don't even mind talking this long. I'm just having a good time. Let's see if I can get the show started again. You see the methods that I'm using to sort of still talk to you guys, and BRB, I can't really do this. All right, just having some happy times in the kitchen. Yeah, we're in my kitchen right now. You guys all have always known that. But fuck yeah. Um. Oh yeah. Me and Paul did some drinking last night too. We had It was the best idea. We just got done doing some oil, and we were just like, we have Fireball and we have peanut butter. So we put peanut butter in our mouths, then we ate it down, but it did a film and like it made a film on the top of your tongue, and then when you put the Fireball in your mouth, the fireball like sort of like curdled it, I guess, or something like that, but then just sort of made it into like little ball shapes of peanut butter with this really strong cinnamon taste. It was good. It was so good. Like, oh, I'm definitely gonna try it again. Bring peanut butter to all of my parties. Peanut butter with my friends. But yeah, no, legit, it was a good idea. I'm pretty sure that I actually had a drink out there and I didn't finish it. I don't like wasting things. Later. I'll do it later. It's probably flat now. No, not worth drinking. But man, my house is such a fucking mess. I'm sorry for swearing when I say this, but my house is such. We never really keep it clean. I don't know though. Paul's like the coolest stoner you'll ever meet. It's just like he gets into those things that you like knowing about because they're interesting, but at the same time, it's just like, well, man, that's really all. Like, where do you pull in all this information? Because he has to just like know certain people to know some things that he knows. It's weird. Just the way that he like, yeah, presents his information. It's fun to listen to. But shit, I forgot what I was talking about. Ugh. Oh, table was rough. No, my table wasn't rocking. That's weird. Yeah, we're hearing fucked up noises in the house at night. It was weird. Me and Paul were just chilling out and friggin' yeah. Ah, I need to practice some guitar too. I think today I'm gonna do a good like hour. Because I've been trying to. I figured out a method of just like holding your finger just right in each direction, and you like it's on a synth setting that smooths over. So it's like where like sort of because I was like trying to get that sort of sound out of guitar. So I figure there's a method to do it. Like control the whammy at like just the right level so that I can bring it from bottom to top properly. Not sure how fast I really need to do that. I guess as fast as my fingers, and you have to scale that notes. It's hard because I got it to set to switch an entire octave. So I guess there's a method of doing that. I'm just really not too awesome with theory. So. Oh. Oh, I got this nasty little blister from putting those beds into. It was really shitty. I bit a little part of it because it was filling up with like fluidy crap. So I was like, little nick out of it. White. Well, not like white. Clear. It was pretty good. Mm. Eh, eh, eh. I can't wait to get my bong. I'm getting a bong soon. Me and Paul went up to London to try and get one, but it was closed when we got there. We were all so like we were so pissed and just disappointed as fuck. But yeah, he's gonna go up one time, take pictures from and send them to my MSN, so I know what the bongs he's looking at look like, and he's just gonna. I'm giving him money, and he's gonna go get it. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, I actually can't wait for that because I don't like smoking joints in the house. So I don't want to have happy times family game night with the bong instead.